Processing optimization.
Hiya, fellas! Rookie Ray here signing on. Once again, welcome back to another video. And for the new ones watching, then hi! I'm Yuri. In an earlier video, I talked about how some of the players and English voice actors of Genshin Impact had very bad opinions about the nation of Netlan and its people. So bad that all of them had the idea to make a petition for the sake of correcting the skin color. Once they've reached the target number of signatures, they'll send it over to MiHoYo and wait for the outcome. And as expected of MiHoYo, their complaints were ignored. The update containing the nation of Netlan and its whitewashed characters will still push through within a few days. Well, that is if the people complaining about the missing melanin won't have the terrible idea of marching straight into MiHoYo's headquarters and cause an uproar. Well, I'm not gonna be surprised once it does end up happening. The uproar, I mean.
Go back to the forest, predator!
I'm from the savannah!
Zootopia is a unique place. It's a crazy, beautiful, diverse city where we celebrate our differences. This is not the Zootopia I know.
As what I've discussed about in my past video, all of the complaints kind of started during the time when Sumeru and its roster of playable characters were first introduced. You see, most of Sumeru's playable characters were based on real-life people that we could find in our history books, while others were based on from the myths that the elderly loved to share with the younger generation. It's also clear that the entire nation of Sumeru was based on the beautiful cultures of India, Egypt, and the entirety of the Middle East. Now, you might ask, why didn't the people hold their heads up back then when Sumeru was first released? Oh, easy. It's either, oh, it's just a game, let the developers do what they want. Or, there are a lot of light-skinned people in these places, so we kind of understand. Oh, okay. And now that the nation of Netlan is gonna be released soon, that's when you finally do your move? Okay, let's talk about the petition. As what I've said earlier, both players and voice actors alike teamed up for the sake of the melanin inclusion because, well... Right now, the said petition is believed to have gained around 60,000 or more signatures. But that number is unfortunately not enough to reach their goal, hence the loss. But even though this petition to include melanin within the game obviously lost, I could still see the occasional rants within the vast Twitter sea, with people saying that MiHoYo would never make them happy with the ugly and whitewashed character designs.
So
Worse, even though some posts say stuff like this, the person who posted it doesn't even play Genshin Impact themselves in the first place. They're just in it for the sake of the drama, I suppose? Can you people please at least check out the endless amount of concept arts that MiHoYo's design team whipped up just to keep up with the deadline? It's their job! They studied hard for this job. They worked hard to get hired for this job. So what if we have a different point of view compared to them? We're just the consumers, not the creators. Alright, let me give you one last idea that I thought of as to why melanin seemed to be non-existent within the world of Genshin Impact. MiHoYo is a Chinese company, right? A company found within Asia's biggest country? Now, I want you to do your research. Read some manhwa, if you will. Watch a few snippets of donghua too.
"虽修非常道，但行正义事。于情于理，当致谢意。"
天子下，分你一坛。
Chinese dramas won't hurt as well. "
改变只需一颗俏皮洗衣溶珠，俏皮全国招生热线400-800-5086。
Focus on the main character's skin tones. Notice something? Oh, you do? Tell me then. According to one of my godfathers, who's, well, Chinese, the people of China always saw the fairness of one's skin as an aesthetic. Why an aesthetic, of all things? Well, if you have fair skin and you live in China, then that means that you're living a fancy life that one could only acquire through the means of wealth. If you're rich, then there's no need for you to run around and work under the harshness of the sun all day long. Hence the pale skin tone. In Genshin Impact, it seems like the developers inserted this very idea of the fair skin aesthetic into their characters, as if indirectly saying that none of our characters are poor. They're all rich in their own way. It's just an aesthetic that we want to follow. Look, I know that both Zhongli and Mona are broke, but Zhongli is an archon, and Mona has this pretty wide witch hat that shields her from the sun's rays. Or, since the skies of Teyvat are fake, then the sun of Teyvat itself is also fake. A fake sun equals the absence of UV rays. Game logic! In all seriousness though, forget about the skin color problem. Just be thankful that at least the Genshin Impact team had the wonderful idea of using your culture as a reference. But honestly, if you're already tired of Genshin Impact but still want to stay loyal to MiHoYo, just move on to the new Zenless Zone Zero then. Black skin, blue skin, hot wolfmen, bearmen, they have it. Now, stop complaining. And as what some of the commenters in my previous video said, Teyvat isn't real. Teyvat has its own rules. Capiche? That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to click on the pretty notification button and the big ol' subscribe. Stay hydrated and eat healthy. Bye! Subscribe!
Optimization complete.